metro area. So here we go. No? Alright, it's a really nice bridge. I know it seems very old. It should hold up though. Fingers crossed. Just think thin. Think thin. I'm thinking light as a feather right here. I'm just going to glide across this bridge right here. Nice view right there. Look at that view. It's gorgeous right there. Nice stuff. I'm really glad that that bridge held up. I get nervous every time crossing this bridge, let me tell you. And there's a good reason why I get nervous when we cross this bridge, because that is actually our collapsing bridge. We built it to collapse on cue whenever we wanted to, and you can check it out in these clips right here from some classic TV shows it was used in, like The $6 Million Man starring Lee Majors, and Quantum Leap starring Scott Bakula and Dean Stockwell, a really great science fiction series right there. One of my favorites growing up, definitely. I'd catch reruns on the Sci-Fi Channel all the time. Now, much like we drove over the bridge just now and see some great vehicles drive over in the past, whenever you see a vehicle in a film or TV show, it's what we call a picture car. And we got a great example of this. Great job making it look like the real deal. Also on the left, you'll see the mobile lab from the Lost World Jurassic Park, and that exciting scene where the T-Rex was trying to knock it off a cliff with our actors still trapped inside. Thankfully, we don't have to worry about any more dinosaur attacks. They're all pretty much extinct at this point. The last film premiered back in 2001, so many years ago. Looks like some of those dinosaurs survived after all. We'll get an intern to round those guys up later, it'd be no problem. A lot of visual effects brought those dinosaurs back to life, but we also used a lot of weather effects in the Jurassic Park film series, and for different types of Wait a minute, why am I talking about the weather? We happen to have access to America's favorite weatherman. He's giving us a flash flood warning for us here in Old Mexico. I'm not too sure about that forecast. It's a nice, bright, sunny day out today. I haven't seen any rain at all. You need a lot of rain to have a flash flood happen, so I think Al's having an off day. Maybe not. We got some rain coming down now. It's kind of weird. Actually, it's not that weird at all. We're creating that rain effect for you. You'll see how we're doing that if you look in the center there on top of that power line. You'll see we have a sprinkler system spraying water straight out. The water comes back down to the ground naturally, and bam, instant rain whenever we need it. I think you guys get the gist of how we create rain for film and TV, though. So, guys, you can turn off the rain now. Fellas, it's cool. You can turn off the rain. Guys, the rain keeps coming down at this rate. Oh, this is what he meant by that flash flood warning. Got it. Okay. And here it comes now. Everybody brace yourselves. Woo! Nice refreshing sea breeze right there. Cooled me down a bit. That's the result of thousands of gallons of water being pumped down the hill, recycled all the way back up to the top. And I believe in some of the drinking fountains you see here at Universal, so enjoy that. Just joking, guys. Welcome to Old Mexico. Filmed some really cool scenes here, like a nice wedding scene for the second season of NBC's Heroes. It was a really nice wedding until Maya's superpowers got the better of her and everyone kind of died. Nice wedding, though. Up until that point, it was a really, really nice wedding. And you guys may recognize this next part of Old Mexico we're about to enter right now from last year's summer blockbuster smash hit. Paramount Pictures' Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull filmed the scene right here in Old Mexico. I'll point it out to you guys. So as we make our way through this next set, take a look to your right. You'll see this nice little side street here. Now, all you gotta do is imagine this side street as a very busy marketplace with actors Harrison Ford and Shia LaBeouf walking down that road right there. That's the scene you're looking for in the movie. They're in Peru trying to track down an old friend of theirs and solve the mystery of the crystal skulls. But we're going to keep this tour moving along. We're going to say adios to Old Mexico and howdy to sea level. So if you have any belongings on the floor of the tram, now would be a good time to pick them up because they might get a little wet. Also, reminder, please take your seats, guys. We're going to get moving in just a few seconds. Don't want anyone getting knocked around or falling off the tram. And one more thing, guys, for this particular part of our tour, we ask you to please keep your arms, legs, and everything else inside the tram. I know it's tempting to want to touch the water as we make our way through the lake, but two things. One, we want everyone to go back with all their fingers, and two, ducks do their business in the water, so you really don't want to touch the water anyway, trust me. So here we go. We're taking the plunge now through Park Lake. Down, down, down through the lake we go. And as we make our way through the lake, guys, take a look to the left side of the tram. we're going to take you right past the scale-sized bigatures that we used to create that scene that I just showed you from King Kong. Believe it or not, that is as big as the ship or the island ever got in that scene. Now, all they really have to do is maintain the size ratio of the ship and the island, add their weather effects, and they have their scene. Now, maintaining the size ratio is very important, but it's also very difficult here at Park Lake, because sometimes ducks swim too close, then it looks like a giant duck is attacking, and you can't use that footage, not unless we greenlight a sequel called King Quack. I can kind of picture that. I can picture Kong fighting a giant duck. I just think the duck would win, because Kong doesn't fare too well against flying objects. He found that out the hard way. Now, I really, really, really wish I could tell you what we're getting ready to film in here, but they want to keep it a secret, and I want to keep my job. So I keep the secret, I keep my job, everybody wins, it all works out. This is going to be a great example of what we call a hot set here in Hollywood. A hot set means that everything is good to go for filming, all the props are in their place, it's lit the way we need it to be. Since the crew's on break right now, so I can afford you to sneak peek here on the soundstage, which is very unique, by the way. This is the only two-level stage that we have here at Universal. Right now we're at the bottom level, make it look like a subway station, but right above us is another set, make it look like a metropolitan... Whoa! Don't worry, it's a small California tremor. We get it from time to time, so don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa! Okay, maybe you can worry just a little bit. There's two people big ones, you just hang on tight. Now the ceiling is collapsed back there. Oh, the truck! Look out for the truck, guys! Wait, what time is it? Oh no, the 12:40 train is due to arrive on the opposite track. I really hope they stop this train in time though, guys. A ceiling collapse with the train coming through, not gonna end well. And, here it comes now. Come on guys, I know you can do this. Hit the brakes. Hit the brakes, hit the brakes, hit the brakes, hit the brakes, hit the brakes. Oh, that was close. But hey, good news, the earthquake has stopped. Bad news, the water main is broken. That's just trying to tell you that the huge tank level as you are tasting it. Keep that high and all the way right in the center. Let's see, we got car 1, car 2, car 3, and car 5. Bother anybody anymore. Just to play it safe though, my buddy George is in the water right now doing one last check of the area, so if you see any bubbles in the water, don't panic, just my buddy George. He's a really friendly guy, so he'll pop up and wave to us as we see him. There he is! Excellent, good timing on that one. What's that? Oh, there's another shark in the water after all. And it's heading towards George, excuse me. George! George, you're running out of the water, buddy! There's a shark heading right towards you! George! Oh no. Well, you got a lot of guts to be out there, ladies and gentlemen. And there they all are. That's gross. Now, we should be safe as long as everyone on the tram remains seated and we stay out of the water. You know, people go on the tram goes in the water, sharks in the water, our shark. So we're going to move someplace much, much safer, right behind these flammable gas tanks. Okay, surprisingly, I think we're safer from the shark right now. I think sharks are afraid of fire. Something about fire not mixing too well with water. They, of course, live in water, so it kind of makes sense in a weird way. Everybody, give it up for Bruce, the mechanical shark in the hit film Jaws. He did a great job scaring everybody on the tram today. There's some screaming going on, so don't try to deny it later on. It's okay. He's a very scary shark. He does his job well. He's really talented like that. He's also talented at backward swimming. Look at that. That's talent right there. Wasn't always so talented, though. He had some stage fright issues working on the set of Jaws. It was his first real acting job, and, well, he didn't really perform up to task.
That's as much from the lion shark. The shark was frustrating. It didn't really work all the time. It didn't work hardly at all.
Wherever you were on the island, you could hear the